Coach, start with just an opening statement about today's game.
Thought our guys competed hard. We just didn't make enough plays. I thought that we had some opportunities in there, especially when you look at the difference in the passing game. They seemed to make their plays when they threw the ball deep. We didn't make ours. They were able to interfere with us a few of those times. It looked like we had a chance to make a play, but we didn't make it. They made theirs. And then the kicking game, they made a couple big plays in the kicking game, obviously. That was the difference of the game. So I told our team in the locker room, when you're playing a good team, you've got to make more plays than they make in order to beat them, and we didn't do that today.
What is it about Ferris that makes them such a strong team, offensively and defensively?
Well, today I thought we did a pretty good job of stopping the run, but we fell victim to the big pass play, and it was tough to throw the football out there, but they were able to do it and catch the football, they've got speed, and I think that's what you saw. They had a couple big kickoff returns, punt returns. I think they've got speed at the skill position, and then up front defensively, I thought. Their front four, I thought we did a decent job in the first half of blocking them, but then the second half their front four just took over.
Was there anything in terms of Saginaw Valley's performance that you were particularly disappointed in, or was it just the lack of playmaking?
It was a lack of playmaking. I'll be honest with you. There was a point there where we didn't catch a kickoff clean. I don't know if it was the wet ball or what it was the wind. I have no idea, but I was a little bit disappointed because we did not have great field position all day, and I think that hurt us. We didn't catch a kickoff clean. We had some penalties in the kicking game that I think gave us really bad field position, and it's tough to dig yourself out of starting drives inside the 10 when against a good football team. So, overall, we were just not good enough in the kicking game.
Yeah.
Our return game was not good enough. We didn't do a great job of pinning them deep. They had great field position all day, and then getting that punt blocked. They had blocked punts. They had blocked some punts this year, and we had thought we'd done a pretty good, solid job of preparing. And that last one, they busted in there, and that was, I think, that was the nail in the coffin. We were still in the football game at that point, and that blocked punt, resulting in 7 points for them, was a killer. So, we got to get better. These are some of the same things that we talked about a couple weeks ago in the Grand Valley. Not being good enough in the kicking game, and it showed a little bit today, and it cost us. So, as I told our team, you got to get right back at it, make some corrections. I was pleased as far as the kicking game goes that we threw a redshirt freshman in there, Drew Franklin. He's 3 for 3 on his extra points, made a long field goal, so that's a good thing. And I thought Kenrick punted the ball pretty good, with the exception of getting that one blocked. I thought he punted the ball pretty well all day. So there are some bright spots. We did make our share of plays. We had some good runs. Like I said, I thought we did some good things defensively. But like I said, you can't give up those big plays in a game like that. That really hurt us.
Outside of the obvious, were there any additional impacts that the weather caused in today's game?
It was tough on both teams. There's no question about it. When you're playing in those type of conditions, handling the football becomes tough. Now, we only had the one fumble. They had one fumble. We had the interception early on, but I thought our kids did a pretty good job with ball security. If a lot of those throws, when that ball gets wet, if it's extended outside your body, it's tough to make that catch. But when you can cradle the ball in your body, it's a little bit easier. That's why the deep passes become a big factor. They're a little bit easier to catch on a wet day. And as I said, they made their plays in the deep passing game. I'm just kind of retracing some of these things in my mind right there, and I'm seeing them run a post in the first half, the streak in the first half, and then those 2 streaks in the second half. And we had our chances, and we had guys open, and we didn't hit any of those. As I said, whether it was because they pass interference to us or we just didn't make the play, I thought that was the difference. And it's it's unfortunate, and maybe the weather played a factor in that. I'm not sure for us. But you got to make those plays to win that game.